Hello and welcome to this evening's game of the World Ice Hockey Championships IIHF 2015 edition. My name is Mark Barrold. I'm here with your friend and mine,
Patrice Lefebvre,
the coach. And it is a game, it is a qualification round between France and Sweden. Let's look at the standings so far. Canada has a commanding lead over Sweden. And look right down there, France.
absolutely
Needs points. Absolutely needs points.
Definitely a different tournament from last year, where they were just surprised the tournament.
Let's have a look at the Swedish lineup. Enroth has been getting a lot of work. We're calling maybe Nielsen between the pipes.
Probably, yes.
We're going to see in a few minutes' times. Actually, the Swedish team brings lots of experience and lots of talent to this tournament. Oscar Moller off to the right-hand side there is a bit, along with Vic Rask off to the right are some of the snipers on this Swedish side. Sweden, of course, being one of the most consistent teams at this tournament. Let's have a look at France. Christophe Huet.
Florent Hardy, Yorick Trey, Laurent Meunier, Julien Desrosiers as forwards. First line. Then you have Damien Fleury, Antoine Roussel, who plays for Dallas Stars, and Teddy Dacosta, who plays for Jokerit. Then you have Damien Rose, Sacha Trell, and Charles Bertrand. And then you have Valentin Clairaut, Anthony Goutig, and Anthony Rec for the fourth line.
And I must say thank you very much to the coach for the pronunciation, finally the correct pronunciation for the French team players. And as I have been throughout this tournament, I apologize if I get any pronunciations incorrect. Now, France rolled into this tournament ranked number 12 in the world, Sweden number 1. As we say, Swedes with Parmarts. As we look at the Swedes are getting ready to come out onto the ice surface. You look at the upper left-hand corner, I say that is Parmart's brother.
It could be. It could really be. They look alike.
So, anyway, Parmarts is the head coach for the Swedish team, and the head coach for the French team is Dave Henderson. Now, if you were, what do you want to do? If you were the head coach for France, what would you say? Would you want to get into a big skating game, free and open game with this Swedish team?
Absolutely not. You got to make sure that you play very solid and good defensively. Keep everything on the outside, nothing in the inside. And when you have the puck, you got to put the puck behind the defenseman of Sweden. Try to get a good forecheck with two guys close. Try to get a lot of shots at net and hope for the best.
So otherwise, try and box out the Swedes out towards the boards. As we see the captain for the French side, number 10, Laurent Meunier, making his way onto the ice surface. And the captain for the Swedish side is number 4, Staffan Kronwell. The teams are lining up at their blue lines for the usual exchange of cordialities. The captains will soon be going over and saying hello to the reffing crew that is in for this evening's game. We see right there the two captains. French captain is already there. Oh, we have a change in captain.
Yeah,
it's number
Lundqvist.
20, Lundqvist. Before it used to be Staffan Kronwell. Now this evening it will be Lundqvist. Between the pipes is Huet and Enroth for their respective teams.
Absolutely.
Huet for France, number 39, and Enroth, number 1, will be between the pipes for Sweden. Actually, we were thinking, to be honest with you, we were thinking that Nielsen was going to get the call for tonight's game. Why do you think Parmarts is keeping Enroth in the game for this match?
I think Enroth and Nielsen, they actually played half and half pretty much, so maybe it was just a matter of rotation. And for Rouet, absolutely, Rouet has been the number 1 goalie for France, so it's normal that he wants to put Rouet and hopefully create a like they did last year, beating Canada, another surprise in this tournament.
That's right, but as we were saying before, Sweden is the team for consistency. As we're having a look at number 21, Louis Eriksson for the Swedish side. They're lining up, we're getting up to close to, and we will soon have the opening face-off as it is number 58, Anton Lander cannot get that face-off. It's as It is an offside. Offside against number 24, Julien de Rossier.
Yeah, de Rosier, who played his hockey last year with Rouen.
And again, we have a look at the head coaches, Per Martz for Sweden and Dave Henderson for the French side. We get a resumption of play just outside of the Swedish zone. It comes right back to big number 84, Klefbom, Oscar Klefbom. He throws it over to Forsberg. Forsberg chips it down into the French zone. He is carefully watched there by the French captain, amongst others. Klefbom keeps the puck in, throws it to Forsberg. Quick opportunity coming up right behind the French net. Forsberg. There's the centering shot, goes wide, rings around the board, out into the mid-ice area, and that is Klefbom who is going down to pick it up. And that is left off by Enroth. As we said, number 1, he is the Swedish goalie. Puck comes up to the far side of the ice surface, gets turned back. Here comes France. Here's an opportunity for the French. Quick shot in on Enroth. He jumps on it. That was number 9, Damien Fleury. He was joined out there amongst the others by Teddy DaCosta. A little bit of pushing and shove, and immediately
by Roussel, who plays for the Dallas Stars and is a agitator, and that's what he's trying to do right there.
Antoine Roussel, number 21. He has been figuring very large into the French national team up to this point. As we have a good look there at Matthias Skogren, amongst others, out on the ice surface now. And we get a resumption of play in the Swedish zone to the left of Enroth. Here come the Swedes. It's left off to Lindstrom. Quick shot. Turned away. It comes out into the mid-ice area. Again picked up by Joachim Lindstrom. Once again, Lindstrom brings it into the French zone. He stops, turns, throws it across the other side of the ice surface. Looking for a bit of the wraparound are the Swedes. They're joined out there by big number 14, Ekholm. Puck jumps out into the mid-ice area. Skogren can't get it. Lindstrom, amongst others, makes his way to the bench. Ekholm leaves it off. Ooh, looking for a tip-in from that centering pass from Jimmy Eriksson. It comes in. It is stopped by Christobel Huet.
Absolutely.
As we have a look there at number 48, Rahimi, Daniel Rahimi. Let's have a look at that play coming in from the left of Huet.
Great pass by Eriksson. Just touching the tip of his blade.
Jimmy Eriksson, well, as we saw right there, number 27, as we have said many times, is the oldest player on the Swedish side, coming in at 35 years old. The teams exchange the puck in the mid-ice area. France comes up with it. They bring it out through the mid-ice zone, content to dump it in. And that is, amongst others, Ekman Larsson is out there, closely watching various French players as the French team is trying to buzz in the Swedish zone. Here come the Swedes. That is indeed a sniper, number 28, Elias Lindholm. His shot is squeezed by Christobel Huet. We get a stoppage of play in the French end of the ice surface.
Not a lot of action, a lot of passing and turning and cycling for Sweden in the offensive zone, but France not creating so much right now.
As we have a look once again at the captain, number 10, Laurent Meunier. Correct me?
Yes, Meunier.
Meunier.
Good job.
The Swedes keep the puck in the French end, feeding it out to the point. There comes a long strike. There's a rebound right in front of Huet. Christobel Huet. No, it gets sent down the ice surface. Enroth does have to touch the puck, so there is no icing. Eventually it comes out to number 51, Anilov, Jonas Anilov. Long snapshot.
I have a feeling that UE will be really busy tonight.
Yes, along with various other players on this French side, because we know that the Swedes, once they wind up their machine, they can really get a terribly suffocating pressure on various other teams. Plus, look at the Swedes. They're such big players, those long legs, those long arms with those sticks. It's tough to get just by them, isn't it?
It all depends. It's just they're a good skater as well, so that's what hurts.
And France throws the puck deep down into the Swedish zone as that puck was turned around by Rahimi, Daniel Rahimi. Eventually picked up by number 14, Ekholm. Ekholm in a previous game was hit in the face. He got some blood onto his jersey, so he had to wear number 54 for a while. As now it's big Clefbaum, Oscar, throwing it right at the... They cannot get it out of the French zone. The puck whips around to the other side of the ice surface. I believe that is big Clefbaum is able to keep it in. They wait. Wait. Lander working it around. They throw it around to the other side of the face office, the ice surface. Oh, off the post. I believe that came right off the post. There was a long shot coming in from the point. We get an icing call against France as we have a look at Oscar Clefbaum, number 84. Here's that shot coming in from the point. A snapshot, wrist shot, tip.
Almost put in by Roussel. Antoine Roussel touched that puck with the stick, almost deflecting the puck in his own net.
And that is obviously not what Antoine wants to do.
He'd like to deflect it in the other net, absolutely.
It comes. The puck comes out to the point, picked up by the Swedes. A couple of rebounds, and eventually France gets a 2-on-2 situation. They're quite content just to throw the puck deep down into the Swedish zone and get fresh legs out onto the ice surface. Here come the Swedes. Big slap shot from Lindstrom, turned away. France with almost a 3-on-2 type of situation. The teams battle for the puck along the boards. Eventually it comes in behind the Swedish net, behind Enroth. They take their time. Big number 51, Analov, Jonas, waits until his teammates get themselves organized as they throw the puck over to Lindholm. He throws it deep down into the French zone. Swedes are able to keep the puck in the French zone. The puck is bouncing around into various areas. Chakaville is out there for the French side. You need big guys such as Chakaville to be able to take care of any type of pressure in front of the French net. Here comes France. Here comes a shot onto the French. Oh, there's a bit of pushing and shoving. Manavian, I believe it was, and Chakaville.
Not much going on there.
Josephson getting a bit of a push and shove. What do you think of this beard factor? We're seeing a lot of players on various teams, such as Brent Burns from Canada and Manavian from France, wearing these big beards. A big change in the aesthetics.
Sometimes some guys do that just to try to intimidate, but it's not working.
You don't seem to be too convinced.
No.
Okay.
Which means he's airier than other people.
And some interesting fans. The ice maintenance crew is out working on the ice surface. They are making their way off, and we now have the teams getting a resumption of play in the French zone to the right of Cristobal Huet, number 39. Swedes cannot get the puck back to the point. French intercept. De Rosier cannot get any type of sustained pressure onto the Swedes. Swedes work it over to Forsberg. Forsberg looks for a centering pass. There's Clefbaum as well. Seems to be that a lot of coaches, for example, it seems to be, here's a possibility for the French side. As we see Fleury, Damien Fleury trying to get something going. They eventually get it out to the point. Long wrist shot through a lot of bodies. Goes off into the corner. Out into the mid-ice area. Eventually, Hjalmarsson, Simon, they can't keep it in. Seems like a lot of coaches have more or less kind of decided on the players they want, the rotations they want, at this time. You see a lot of players getting a lot more ice time,
Well, depending on the classification you are in. For Sweden, everybody needs to play right there. You don't need to go short liners, and all depends where you are in the tournament.
And that shot was coming in from Granberg. And Cristobal Huet saw that coming in all the way, stops it, and we will get a resumption of play in the French zone. There we have a good look at the ensuing face-off that comes along. The puck is quickly picked up by Chakaville. Can't get out, moves it back. They get out on this end, this side of the ice. No, they do not. Sweden keeps them bottled up in their zone. Chakaville, I believe, eventually coming out with the puck, does get out into the mid-ice area. Throws it deep down into the Swedish zone. The puck does take some funny bounces, but here comes Sweden with a 3-on-2. 3-on-2 for Sweden. There's the big shot coming in from Lindstrom.
Big save.
Turned away by Huet. Cristobal.
Absolutely, great save by Cristobal Huet.
France desperately trying for a quick turnaround as Manavian, Antonin Manavian, moves it over to the far side of the ice surface. The Swedes do pick up the puck though, getting themselves organized. It eventually comes to Lindholm. The French entrust that puck deep down into the Swedish zone. Now they're starting to get some presence. There's a long shot turned away by Enroth. Whips around to the other side of the ice surface. Eventually being picked up by big number 84, Kevin Hekfe. Anilov wastes no time. Opportunity for Sweden. Sweden! Cristobal Huet took it away from Danielson, number 44. But
great play by number 74, Nicolas Besch. Watch, he's gonna just lift the stick of Nielsen, and so he makes him not take the best shot that he wants. Unfortunately for Huet, the puck just trickles between his legs.
Here's how some of that last action developed. That was the 3-on-2er. Huet's big save. Defensemen have to be extremely careful in those situations not to take penalties, huh?
Absolutely.
Penalties will be extremely important in this game for the French side as the puck bounces into the Swedish bench. We get a resumption of play just outside of the Swedish blue line.
You just see that Swede is not the usual self. They're not going 100% like they usually would play for against Team Canada or Team USA, example. So they're not 100% committed.
We saw before that a good look at Charles Bertrand, number 82 for the French side. France eventually comes up with that with the puck with Benjamin Fouvel. Oh, Swedes are beginning to buzz around the French net. Forsberg keeps it in. No, delayed offside against the Swedes. Waved off. Enroth, number 1, works the puck into his left-hand corner. It is brought out very quickly by Forsberg. Forsberg follows up the puck. Again, the French eventually come up with that puck. Hesh, Anthony Hesh throwing it in. Swedes decide to settle things down with Josephson, Jacob Josephson. French were hanging around there looking to see if they couldn't get a favorable rebound, but no. Manavien, along with his captain, comes out to Clefbaum. There's the long shot. Goal number 16, Josephson, Jacob Josephson. For Sweden. Sweden 1, France 0.
Who can play a good forecheck. Puck comes to number 84, Clefbaum, who shoots the puck. And number 16, Josephson's right there for a rebound for the open net.
Let's see how it develops once again from the corner. France cannot get it out. There's the shot, rebound. And Jacob Josephson is Johnny on the spot. That shot was coming in from Clefbaum. He gets himself hit a player in front of Houet. That's always a tough situation for the goalie, huh?
Absolutely. People in front, rebounds.
1-0 Sweden against France. 9 minutes left in the first. France sends out Teddy DaCosta, who has the puck right now. Fleury throws it in, number 9. It's picked up by Roussel.
Good play.
Nice opportunity. France using the entire ice surface at their disposal. Lindstrom, amongst others. Throws the puck in. Teddy DaCosta is welcomed into the Swedish zone by Granberg, number 8. Long slap shot going through bodies. Enroth catches it, squeezes it, stoppage and play as we have a look at Fleury, number 9.
Good cross-ice dump, play behind the net. Perfect play. Guy coming in the slot. Perfect execution.
Beautiful opportunity for Fleury. Just could have got a more wood on it. Huh?
A good save by Enroth actually as well.
We get a resumption of play in the Swedish zone to the right of Enroth. Swedes having a bit of problem getting the puck out of their own zone. Amongst that was big number 82, Charles Bertrand, trying to throw it right in front of Enroth, hoping for a tip in. Now it's picked up by Damien Roux. The play is carried on by big number 77, Sacha Trail. Using that body, moves it across the ice surface, but it goes over the blue line, so France has to retreat and eventually get themselves reorganized. That was Fouvel. We get a stoppage in play.
Penalty coming up.
Penalty, the first penalty of this game in the first period. And
against Sweden.
Against the Swedes.
Mattias Ekholm. Oh, that's bad call right there by
against
the referee.
Ekholm. Now, Hui goes over, seems to be talking it over with Hardy on the bench, huh? Let's have a look at Christabel has been up to tonight. Clefbaum shot. Getting that one. And that is from Lindstrom, had a shot there. There was even a breakaway coming in on him. Clefbaum's rebound is jumped on by Josephson, and that's how it sits right now. 1-0 Sweden over France. we're going to get a resumption of play in the Swedish zone to the right of Enroth, the Swedish goalie. Number 1 is his jersey number. 7:27 left in the first. Hui works that puck out in the mid-ice area. Not a bad looking situation for the French. That is Teddy DaCosta. He falls into the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big guys in that corner fighting for that puck. Oh, opportunity for Sweden. Here come the Swedes. Half of a breakaway. Good work by the French defender, keeping the Swede on his backhand, huh? Puck is not worked out of the French zone, as amongst others, Sasha Trail gets reorganized so that they can get a rush in. The French power play so far seems to have been broken up a bit by the Swedes, huh?
Absolutely.
I would say the French need a little bit more verve, a little bit more energy into the skating, huh?
We gotta get inside 5 guys unit. Everything deep. 1, 2, 3 guys if you need to.
There they go. They are able to keep it in. That shot just goes wide of the left of Enroth. Clefbaum goes to collect that puck for the Swedes. He throws it down the ice surface as we're coming up to 15 seconds left in the French power play. Just under 5:40 left in the first period. Now the Swedes get the puck. Granberg throws it across the ice surface. Teams are at full strength. Hui doesn't waste the opportunity, jumps on the puck. As we have a look at Josephson, Jacob Josephson, his goal, that is the only goal so far in this game in the first period. Look to the left of your screen, there's the rebound, throws it in.
Not much going on with that power play with France. Not a lot of creativity. It was all about Sweden.
Resumption of play in the French zone. To the right of Hui. Fleury takes the opportunity to throw that puck out into the mid-ice area. But the Swedes come up with it once again, pushing the French back into their third of the ice surface. Here comes Forsberg for the Swedes. The puck almost gets a strange bounce off the boards behind the French net. Eventually it goes to Hui's right-hand side. There comes the big slap shot from the point from Rahimi. Hits the leg, and Rahimi has to go back down into his own zone to collect that puck. No icing. 4:30 right now left in the first. Here come the Swedes. Getting turned around a little bit by Charles Bertrand, breaking up the Swedish attack. Swedes work it back to Vic Rask. Clefbaum. He is carefully watched by Bertrand. They have it down to Lindholm. He has it back to the point. Clefbaum. Lindholm. Rask. Lindholm. Rask. Oh! Looking for the tip in. Close. Here it is, Rask.
Holding penalty against Rowe, Damien Rowe, number 28.
And there almost you see a bit of the frustration on Damien Rowe's face, huh?
Not much he could do, actually.
As we have said, throughout, we're watching at some of the work that Vic Rask and company has been doing. Watching in front of the net,
Eriksson just doesn't see coming. No, they had the open net.
Now, Sweden, power play. Power play for Sweden. Golden opportunity for the Swedes. Big penalty killing situation for the French. Big slap shot coming in, goes wide. Forsberg collects the puck for the Swedes. Works it back to the point. There was the shot coming in from Ekman Larsson. Puck comes back to Ekman Larsson. French get new legs onto the ice surface. Eventually it comes to Lander. Lander works it deep down into the corner. Lindholm trying to free up the puck for the Swedish side. He is being carefully watched by Auvitu, Johan Auvitu, amongst others. It's at the point for the Swedes. They work it back to Lander. Lander. Swedes don't seem to have any type of hurriness. Here's a possibility. Fleury. Fleury.
Good stick right there by Ekman Larsson.
Coming up to 50 seconds left in the power play for Sweden. Lander, snapshot. Hui gets part of it. It's cleared away down the ice surface as we're coming up to about 40 seconds left in the Swedish power play. Swedes get themselves reorganized. Good forechecking by the French. Turn them back. I think that was Bertrand, number 82, yes. Swedes working it out to the point, looking for that good shooting opportunity. Ekholm from the point, works it over to number 10, Lindstrom. Lindstrom picks up the rebound, works it out to Ekholm. Lindstrom, there comes the slap, hits a body. The puck is still in. Lindstrom gets the second shot at it. Teams are back at full strength. 1:30 left in the first. Here's an opportunity for France. And that shot coming in from Claireux. Valentin Claireux gets turned away. Lindstrom waits for fresh legs to get on the ice surface, looking for the quick break for, I believe, for Hjalmarsson, Simon. Puck thrown on the ice surface. As the French captain, number 10, Laurent Meunier. Swedes seem to be able to handle that. They're looking for the cross ice pass for Hjalmarsson. 40 seconds left in the first. Sitting at 1-0 for France. For Sweden, excuse me. That would be a big difference, huh? Fleury. They have it across the ice surface. 20 seconds left in the first. Swedes would dearly love to get that last shot off. It's Forsberg, one of their snipers. He was going for the tip-in. Clefbaum picks it up. They want to get that last shot off in the dying seconds. Goes wide. And that is it. First period is over. Sweden 1, France 0. They're off to the dressing rooms. We will be back in 15. Hi, we're getting ready to get back to the second period as we watch Cristobal Huet leading his troops back out onto the ice surface. As we see there, number 74, Besh, Nicholas Besh, wearing a face mask. What do you think happened?
Probably got a puck or a stick in the face, some injury with his jaw. Could be a lot of things, broken nose.
When a player wears something like that, even a lot of players complained wearing that face mask, the plastic over the eyes, because it changes your visual field. How long does it take for players to get used to something like that?
Depending on any players. Some guys it's quicker, some guys it's takes a little longer time. So some guys just don't get used to it. So all depends of how you're made or what you're used to.
And to think at some years ago in the NHL, there were still players who played without a helmet.
Exactly. Well, that was the old days. Game's different now. It's faster. It's more physical. It's aggressive. Guys are stronger. A lot of different things from the 20, 30 years ago.
And who was it? Who was the first goalie to wear a mask in the NHL?
His name was Jacques Plante.
There you go. As we watch the Swedish team making its way onto the ice surface to start the second period. We had a good look there at number 23, Ekman Larsson, Oliver Ekman Larsson for the Swedish side. Enroth, number 1, stays between the pipes for Sweden. And Cristobal Huet stays, number 39, stays in the French net. We're ready to go. It's 1-0 Sweden over France. There we go. It's underway. France gets itself organized as Manavian. Anthony Manavian throws it deep down into the Swedish zone. Eventually that puck is picked up by, almost picked up by Jimmy Eriksson. It's pushed out into the mid-ice area. He's out there with Louis Eriksson, number 21 as well. Stoppage in play.
Bit rushed by Fleury right there. Patray, sorry.
Jurek Trail.
Go get that dump and try to get a good shot net.
Now, as he ran into the old clef bomb, Oscar, number 84. Now we're going to see Fleury, Damien Fleury, number 9, right there. He is one of the snipers for the French side. They get back to the point. There's a long slap shot. Goal! France, number 9, Fleury! Damien Fleury! Number 9, France, all tied up, 1-1.
Absolutely, you got to be careful. You don't play to your capabilities, you're going to get burnt, and that's what happened. Good face-off won by France.
33 seconds into the second period. Watch as it comes out to the point. There's the rebound, Fleury. Right on. That's how she's done.
Good job by Roussel in front, making the screen. That's what he does usually with Dallas Stars in the NHL.
And did you see? Roussel did not go into the crease area.
Absolutely.
We have seen even goals taken away from teams by the referees for encroachment into the crease area. That is one of the things that they're really calling at this tournament. We get underway. It's 1-1 now between France and Sweden.
France has got nothing to lose in this game, so it's all about Sweden. They don't play like they can play. They take it easy. Well, they might get burnt.
We have seen bigger upsets at this tournament.
France beat Canada last year. Almost beat Canada this year again. It was a 4-3 game. So
it is ill-advised to take lightly this French side. They've got Sweden bottled up in their own zone. Finally, the Swedes rev up the courage to bring it out into the mid-ice area. Ekholm shoots it down the ice. Moller cannot keep it in. It eventually is pushed out by Gutig, Anthony Gutig. Moller still can't get it out of his own zone this time. Gutig picked up eventually by big number 81, Anthony Hesch. They throw Claureux, Valentin Claureux. Here it is, comes on to Moeller. Ooh, Moeller, big slap shot. Huey says, look what I got.
Exactly. That's the problem with Sweden. They take it too slightly. Might get burned to a hot goalie as Guer. Starts making some saves.
Way, watch to the left. Gets the glove hand out there and says, that's all you got, buddy? We get a resumption of play in the French zone to the right of their goalie. The puck is in behind the French net. That was thrown out by big number 58, Lander, Anton Lander. Big slap shot. Looks like some encroachment into the crease area by Forsberg.
Here's the goal. Face off one, good shot. Big rebound.
There it is, 1-1. Dave Henderson comes over and says, way to go. Damien Fleury, number 9. Right there you saw him. He has the one French goal in this game so far, and it's all tied up, as you can see, 1-up between Sweden and France. Okay, the French cannot get out of their zone. Good work by Antoine Roussel to get a chip onto that big slap shot coming in from the Swedish D-man. Okay, a 3-on-2, almost a 4-on-2 situation. Oh! Fleury! Fleury! Number 9! Number 9, France! Damien Fleury gets his second goal!
That is way too nonchalant by Sweden in the offensive zone, which creates a 3-on-2, almost a 4-on-2 for France. Good patience, good play. Pass across to Roussel, missed the net. Puck goes to Fleury, open netter, 2-1 for France.
Look at this, they had a 3-on-2, almost a 4-on-2, and Fleury comes in, gets that rebound again. 2 goals in almost, what, 2 or 3 minutes?
Exactly. Good pass, Roussel misses, hits the post, comes back to Fleury's stick, and there it is. 2-1 France, who would have thought?
They've turned it around here in the space of less than 3 minutes into the second period. 2-1 France over Sweden.
Wake up call for Sweden right now.
Now, the Swedes have had some big surprises. They had, if I remember correctly, a 3-goal lead on Canada in one of the previous games, and Canada clawed its way back into and took that game away on Sweden.
Absolutely.
Oh, here comes France. They've got big number 77, Sacha Trail. Out there, he is with Bertrand, Charles Bertrand. The puck is eventually picked up by Hjalmarsson for the Swedes. Swedes may need a couple of minutes to get back into their rhythm, huh? Puck goes down the ice surface. It is going to be an icing call against France. There's the big man for the French, Fleury.
There's our 4-on-2 right there by France. Unacceptable for Sweden.
Well, in fact, you know, you see a 4-on-2. There's Fleury's goal, but you got to hand it to the French for their courage.
Absolutely.
To getting a 4-on-2, right? You have to be courageous to send 4 or 5 men right into the Swedish zone.
They have absolutely nothing to lose against Sweden. All to their advantage.
Here comes France. And that shot was coming in from number 81, Anthony Hesch. Actually, not bad of a shot coming in on Enroth, huh? From a tight angle.
Good job for him. Going wide, protecting the puck, getting that backhand in there. When you put pucks at net, things happen.
Dave Henderson having living in the moment, we'll call it.
Absolutely.
There will be eventually a resumption of play in the Swedish zone. The referees did not like how that face-off was coming off, so they're going to redo the entire situation. Eventually, that is shot right back in by the French players. Number 47 on Trabiquet. Trabiquet, excuse me. Picked up by Lindstrom. He says, let's get things organized for this Swedish side.
You just don't see the speed of Sweden right now. You got one guy with the puck, everybody else is stuck at the blue line. That's their style of play.
Trabiquet rows the puck around the boards, out deep down into the Swedish zone. No icing, obviously. Forsberg cannot get his way out. Opportunity, France! France!
Oh!
Woo! Big shot from Roussel, Antoine Roussel. Here come the Swedes. Forsberg. Ekholm. Ekholm's shot gets turned away. Fleury. Fleury gets through. You have to hand it to the French. They know it is their moment.
Oh.
Opportunity for Sweden. Huey denies Louis Eriksson.
Bad change by the French right there. Puck is caught up at the blue, which gives the creation for a breakaway for Eriksson. There's Roussel before that.
Breakaway.
There's Eriksson, tries to go 5-hole. Huet doesn't bite, makes a save.
End-to-end action. Great, huh?
Absolutely.
Louis Eriksson, number 29, is denied by that man, Christophe Huey. We get a resumption of play in the French zone. Huey, Christophe Huey's left-hand side. Puck jumps out into the mid-ice area. Okay, here come the Swedes. Hekfe, I believe. Charles Bertrand tries to get his stick onto the puck. Swedes with Clefbaum moving it up the far side of the ice surface. Hjalmarsson works it around. Eventually it gets thrown right back in by Ekman Larsson, Oliver Ekman Larsson. France trying to create a one-on-one situation. Charles Bertrand works it deep down into the corner. Bertrand comes out with it. Stoppage in play. Encroachment into the crease by number 12, Valentin Claireux.
Yeah, and I hate that rule. I really hate that rule. If there's a shot coming, yes, but if there's no action close and not dangerous, you shouldn't blow it. Takes away from the momentum of the game.
They were saying the problem was probably because there was consistently too much encroachment on the goalies, too much interference with the goalies,
if
right?
If the puck comes towards the net and there's a play, direct play to it, yeah. There's a cycling going on, the guy's just there and putting his skate, just walking through, skating through, sorry, it should be blown. That's my opinion anyways.
Well, it is a very valuable opinion with your extreme amount of knowledge from the hockey world. Okay, the ice maintenance crew has done its job again. We will be getting back to
Mark, what's the score?
2-1.
For?
France! Big surprise, huh?
Absolutely.
There you go. Vive la France!
Oui.
Oh! Puck comes quickly into the French zone. Swedes all of a sudden seem to be bringing with Vic Rask and company.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
2 minutes. Delay on game.
Delay of game. We've seen this numerous times in this tournament so far about players getting caught flicking that puck up. It's going to be Florian Chakaville.
Let's see what Sweden can do with this power play.
Now this is exactly the situation that the French did not want to hand to the Swedes. The Swedes are back on their heels. This is a golden opportunity for the Swedes to claw their way back into this game.
Depending on how they go about it to the power play.
Okay, the resumption of play to the left of we. Swedes keep the puck in the French zone. Over to the far side, 150 left in the Swedish power play. Moller is out there. Ekholm has it at the point. Over to Moller. Moller cannot hold it. It goes down into the corner. The French are able to push that puck out into the mid-ice area, but Ekholm had retreated strategically and intercepted that puck. Therefore, the French have difficulty to get many new fresh legs out on the ice surface. Ekholm works it to the far side of the ice surface. The big slap shot goes wide. We cannot stop it. They throw the puck around the ice surface. Now both teams take the opportunity of getting fresh legs out onto the ice surface. And I believe that was Ekholm. Yes, number 14. He thought for a second for a long stretch pass. Rethought. And now they come for a much more traditional exit out of their zone. That's Forsberg. Dipsy-doodling around, moves it to the far side of the ice surface. As amongst Ekman Larsson now is out at the point, amongst others. And in fact, it will be Ekman Larsson who picks up that puck from Enroth, drops it back, and the French send the Swedes right back into the mid-ice area, and they say, rethink it, please. Ekman Larsson. Puck is held in by, I believe, Lindholm. Ekman Larsson's shot gets away from him. 3, 2, 1, 0. Teams back at full strength.
Good kill by France, not giving anything to Sweden.
Forsberg getting up ahead of steam. Over the blue line. Shot goes wide, whips around the boards. Ekman Larsson is able to keep it in for the Swedes. And it's Josephson. Jacob Josephson keeping it in for the Swedish side. He goes over once again, trying to force. Here's a possible opportunity for the French. Quick angle shot. Enroth squeezes it. That shot, I believe, was coming in from number 81, Resch. As we have a look at the goals. The goals have been from Mr. Fleury. As we have a look at various players on both of the benches. We get a resumption of play in the Swedish zone to the right of Enroth. Puck goes back to the point. The French do keep it in, working it in behind the Swedish net. Eventually picked up by Ekholm. Ekholm walking in, that long reach right across to the other side of the ice surface. That was Lindholm. He had an open net. Lindholm showing some of his speed. Just under 10 left in the second. Swedes getting some of their presence in the French zone. Around the board comes the puck. Ekholm was duking it out with Trail, Yorick. Swedes are able to keep it in. Whoo! Big sniper shot from Lindholm. Huey Cristobal gets that glove hand out there again.
They haven't understood yet that if you try to go to glove, it's going to get everything. So don't go glove side. Go on the other side, stick side. About 4 or 5 inches off the ice, you have more chances.
Here comes the next face-off in the French zone. To their right-hand corner, Teddy DeCosta will be lining up against Skogren. Matthias DeCosta gets it. Manavia moves it around the boards into the mid-ice area. Long stretch pass. I think that was for Moeller. In fact, it gets by him. Kui has to decide where to move that puck. Swedes. Back to Moeller. Long shot in from the point. Goes wide to the left of Cristobal. Kui. Moeller just can't squeeze that puck. Otherwise, he would have been in an excellent shooting position. And here comes Lindstrom. Whoa! Manavian stepped up his game. Trail Sasha getting a rough ride, but he's right back up there. Here comes Lander. He has the puck taken off his stick. Good work by the French, huh?
Yeah, but Lander had Eriksson going with speed wide. All you have to do is headman the puck, try to skate with it. Made a bad pass, back drop pass, which got cut by France. Give him a chance right there to put pressure on Sweden.
Hekfe keeps the puck in for the French. He's helped out by Gutig. And eventually that puck is corralled by Yanil. The French throw it over to the far side of the ice surface, where their number 12, Clairou, Valentin Clairou, works together with Gutig along the boards, but the Swedes do come up with that puck.
Right now, Sweden's in trouble because France think they can play with them. They're a lead, which creates a lot of problem for Sweden.
That's right. Ekholm throws it in for the Swedes. He's helped out by his by Joe Lundqvist, captain tonight, number 20 for Sweden. Jimmy Eriksson trying to work that puck along the boards. Teams are grinding it out. Then the puck pops out into the mid-ice area.
Very nonchalant playing by Sweden. Not the same team as usual we are used to see.
The French using very ably the entire ice surface, huh? There's Teddy DeCosta. Big work with Clefbaum in the corner. It's DeCosta against Clefbaum still. DeCosta comes out with the puck, centers it in front of Enroth. Sweden responds by coming up into the mid-ice area. Vic Rask has it back to the point. Here comes, big opportunity for the French. 2-on-1 for France.
Woo. Oh!
That was Fleury's almost third goal.
That was unselfish play by Trey. Probably take a shot with Fleury coming in for a rebound.
France throws it right in on Enroth. That puck is bouncing around all over the place. The Swedes are oh, bad penalty coming against number 82, Charles Bertrand, against Ekman Larsson.
That penalty in the offensive zone always.
If we see it again, Ekman Larsson went down very fast with his head very close to the boards. Watch here in the corner. That's pretty close. That's cross-checking.
There's a chance, a 2-on-1 right there. Trey's got a chance to shoot. Fleury's going for the rebound. Tries to make a pass. Even though Fleury gets that rebound again, a little wide. Just Sweden, just not the same team we're used to see right there. Very nonchalant.
There are some fans.
De la France.
Exactly. They are interested in this game. Now, we have the Swedish power play coming up. We get a resumption of play with 5:18 left in the second. France 2, Sweden 1. Resumption of play to the right of Christopher Huet, number 39 for the goalie for the French side. Lander is taking the face-off for the Swedes. He gets it out to Forsberg. They immediately get control of the puck in the French zone. Goal, Forsberg! Goal, Sweden, number 9!
Wow.
Forsberg! That's fast.
That's fast.
Through a lot of bodies, big screen.
Yeah. It's a good shot by Forsberg, but I'm sure Uriah would like to have that shot again.
Problem is, you can't. Okay, watch it. Watch to the left of your screen. There's Forsberg. He has it into the corner. Back to Forsberg. Comes back in.
Yeah, you see his head movement at the end. It's like, I should have had that one.
Oh, hold on. Was there a bit of tip from Eriksson? Did it just go off of Eriksson's leg?
No, straight in.
Straight in? Okay. Forsberg, number 9, gets the goal, ties her up. Just over 5 left in the second. Again, we come back to our discussion. Hold on. They are going upstairs. Do they want to check to see if there was encroachment into the crease? We're going to have a look at it again ourselves. Could that be what they're talking about? Or do they want to see to whom that goal is assigned?
No, to whom? No, because they have to see on replay, but...
crease encroachment? No.
Outside. Not even close.
No.
Not even close.
We're going to see what happens here. We're both agreed, obviously, that there was no crease encroachment by the Swedish players in front of Christopher Huet, the French goalie. Good screen. That's a fairly quick decision, and that usually means that a goal stands. Yes, 2-2, Sweden, France. Forsberg ties her up for the Swedes. About 5 minutes left in the second. There's number 15, Matthias Skolgren, going up against Teddy da Costa for this ensuing face-off. Swedes get it.
Costly penalty by Bertrand on this one.
Exactly. Let's see if France can get it back. Let's see if Teddy can get it going. The puck is kept in, thrown right back in by Hekfe, Kevin Hekfe. That puck was dragged in by Skogren. He was waiting to try and get a tip in. Oh, big opportunity.
Big save.
Huge save. Christopher Hui, another shot from the Swedes. Sweden all of a sudden had 1, 2, 3 opportunities there. Lindstrom getting the last one. Puck comes in behind Enroth. Skogren leaves it off for a teammate. It's thrown around the ice surface. Picked up by Lander. Lander keeps it in for the Swedes. The puck is bulldozed into the mid-ice area.
Big save by Cristobal Ure right there. Unselfish play by Sjogren. Good shot by Muller. Big save.
Oscar Moller, one of the snipers for the Swedish side.
Yes.
As we get down to it again. The French work the puck out of their zone. A bit of contact at the mid-ice area. They try this side of the ice surface, long stretch pass. Here come the Swedes. That's big number 23, Ekman Larsson, I believe. Bring it down the far side of the ice surface. Bounces out in the mid-ice area, just a little bit too far for Gutig to do anything with it. Good speed from France, from Auvitu, Johan. And eventually that puck is picked up by Forsberg. He works it back to Ekholm. And here come the Swedes. Those last goals seem to have transformed them a little bit. There was another half possibility for the Swedes. Stoppage of play.
Again. Another penalty for
delay of a game.
Yes, that's the second one today for France.
Against Manavian. Antonin Manavian.
Reckless plays right there, fortunately.
Penalties count big at this tournament. And we've seen quite a few penalties for too many players on the ice. We've seen a number of penalties for delay of game right there, where players, in one way or another, get the puck out of the ice surface into the crowd. Encroachment, well, not a penalty, but encroachment into the ice surface, into the crease, as Sweden is back on its power play, Swedish power play. They're working the puck around the periphery of the ice surface. There's the big slap shot. Forsberg just couldn't get to that rebound. The puck is out to the point. Forsberg hangs on to it. Here's an opportunity for Fleury. Shot goes wide. Fleury picks up the puck once again. Swedes leave it. Get it under control. And the puck eventually comes around to Louis Eriksson. He has it out to the point to Ekman Larsson. There's the shot from the point, gets turned away by Fouvel. Here's an opportunity, half of an opportunity for Sasha Trail, as we're coming up to about 50 seconds left in the Swedish power play. Okay, the Swedes taking their time, getting things organized. They leave it off for Lindstrom. He decides to go to the far side of the ice surface. Back to Lindstrom. Lindstrom to Moeller. Slap shot turned away by Hui. Puck down the ice surface. Coming up to about 20 seconds left in the Swedish power play. Enroth plays it behind his net. It ends up on Moeller. From Moeller to Lindstrom. Lindstrom leaves it off to Jimmy Eriksson. French pick up the puck in the dying seconds of the Swedish power play. Teams are back to full strength. 30 seconds left in the second. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds, coming up to 25. The Swedes look like they want to set it up to get this last shot on net in the second period. They're working it in behind the French net. Clefbaum. The Swedes are able to keep it in. Coming up to 5 seconds. They have to get that shot off if they want to. That's it. That's the end of the second. Teams are off to the dressing room, all tied up. Sweden 2, France 2. We'll be back in 15. Hi, welcome back. We're going to get underway with this third period between La France and Sweden as we watch the French team being led back out onto the ice surface by Cristobal Huet, who has made some absolutely fantastic saves. It stands at 2-2 after 2.
Absolutely, a good save by Huet and 2 good goals by Fleury. Nonchalant play by the Swedes, really nonchalant. Not first on any puck, playing without any emotions, it shows. And the score is 2-2, and second goal by Sweden by Philip Forsberg on the power play. Kind of lucky shot from the outside of the hash mark on close to the boards. Huet would like to have that puck back, but it stands at 2 apart, and who would have thought that?
In fact, all the scoring happened for that guy right there, Fleury, that we saw before, as we were watching the Swedes starting to make their way back onto the ice surface. Parmarts, what do you think he said to his team there?
Well, they got to play with the emotions. They got to play the way they're capable of playing, and not play the way that France is playing, but play the way Swedes can play. That's the big difference right there. If they play the way they can play, France cannot hold their own with them. But if they go back to playing France's game, then France got a chance.
In fact, all of the French goals scoring happened in a very short period, right at the beginning of that second period. As we look at Enroth, stays in. So does Cristobal Huet.
14 shots for France, 29 for Sweden. There's the difference.
Okay, we'll get down to it. Everything's going to be decided in this third period. That's one of the guys. Manavian and company have to stay out of the penalty box. Do not take penalties, France.
Absolutely.
Lander going up against Meunier. Tell me.
Meunier.
Meunier. Okay, there we go. It's decided. Meunier. Okay, it comes immediately deep down into the Swedish zone. The Swedes handle that. Working it up to Forsberg. It's across the ice surface. 3-on-3 situation. That shot goes wide, whips around the board. Comes right back to Lander. Lander! It is kept in the French zone. That puck dribbles down into Huet's left-hand corner. French get themselves organized. Uh-oh, here's Forsberg. Okay, the French cannot. Whoa! Goal! Sweden, Forsberg, number 9. Goal, Forsberg, his second goal of the night.
What a bad change by France. Puck just barely gets to the red line. Transition play by Sweden. French players were all changing, didn't look at the puck. Where is the puck? You are responsible to look where the puck is before you change. Forsberg, along with Huet, puts it right top shelf.
Watch, everybody left.
Exactly.
Forsberg said, I can't believe this.
Terrible change.
Even Ekman Larsson, the defenseman who gave it to Forsberg, there's Forsberg's shot. I think Ekman Larsson turned around and said, what?
Absolutely. Even Forsberg, probably when he got the puck, he goes, what's going on here? I'm by myself? Okay, thank you. That's just too bad for France right there, because, you know, 2-2 game, they really deserve to be there. And right there, it's that's just bad. That's just bad karma right there.
Here comes the Swedes once again. They seem to be skating a bit better at the beginning of this third period. Moller keeps the puck in, throws it in, and it's picked up by Skogren, Matthias. French try to get themselves back into the game. Antoine Roussel. But yeah, all of a sudden the French just decided to say, well, we're leaving.
The thing is, they thought the puck, because the puck was out of their zone, they think, okay, we're free, but you gotta make sure where the puck is. If it's at the red line there, the puck's on the stick on the Sweden. That's what happened right there. A good transition game. It's in your net.
As well, the Swedes bringing more pressure. Right now, there's an opportunity. Throwing it. Still going on. That was number 28, Elias Lindholm, who had that opportunity. He already has a goal in this game. There it sits, 3-2 for Sweden over France early in the third. There's Mr. Johnny on the spot. Forsberg comes in. You got to say about Forsberg, usually when he gets his opportunities, he's doesn't falter, huh?
Absolutely, he's in list for the Rookie of the Year in the NHL. You know, he's a young guy playing with the national team, and is the top gun right now. So that's that tells you a lot about how he can play, his ability as well.
There's a long screenshot coming on Christopher Huet. The French are able to pick it up. The French seem a little bit disoriented by that quick circumstances in the third period, huh? Maybe they're going to need a few minutes to get their legs back underneath them. Swedes bring it up, throw it around. There's, of all guys, Forsberg again coming in looking for that puck. Do you think Forsberg is thinking hat trick all of a sudden?
No, I don't think so. If
No?
it comes, it comes. You start thinking about things like that, it's not going to happen.
The Swedes working the puck behind the French net. There's the big slap shot. Rebound, double rebound. They pick up the puck once again. It's out to the point, the Swedes do. That was another shot coming in from Forsberg, turned away by Huet. The French cannot afford this. They cannot afford to get bottled up by the Swedes in their own zone. They have to try and move the play between, at least between the two blue lines. As it is Louis Eriksson, works it over to the point. Goal! Number 23, Ekman Larsson. Believe it was number 23, Oliver Ekman Larsson.
Well, there you saw the
Yes.
you saw the way that Sweden can play, just controlling the puck, cycling the puck down low, getting shots, getting puck back, passes, cycling again. Great pass by Eriksson, Ekman Larsson. Great shot. Nothing we could do on that one.
Oliver Ekman Larsson, wrist shot coming in. And it definitely does look like France took the blow. There's Ekman Larsson's shot coming up right at the 7.
Well, we all know if Sweden play the way they can, the chances are Sweden's going to be there, and change of goalie right there.
Let's see what's happening. Huet is out. And it looks like Florian Hardy is coming in. Hardy, Florian Hardy, number 49, is the new goalie for the French side. What would you give to Christopher Huet's performance tonight? Good 7 or 8 out of 10?
Oh, 8 out of 10, absolutely. 8.5 out of 10, actually.
In fact, it is not easy to come in taking on a team like Sweden and doing what you did up to this point.
Made some great saves, kept the team in hand, even though Sweden was not the team we're used to know in the first 2 periods.
You would have to say for Christopher Huet, chapeau.
Oh yeah, chapeau. After 2 periods, it was 29 shots again, so.
Okay, France takes its time, trying to get itself reorganized, to find its equilibrium. That puck bounces strangely from one side to another down the ice surface. No icing. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, now we do get a whistle.
Kind of a funny play right there.
Yes. Fleury, he is the goal scorer for the French side. Parmards.
Mr. Emotion.
As you say, never too high, never too low, and he waited. His team does respond.
Oh, good try.
Fleury was having it over there. Roussel just couldn't quite squeeze it. Here come the Swedes.
Great play out there, Roussel with Fleury. Changing the puck really well. Good chance by Fleury.
Lindholm, along with Jimmy Eriksson, doing good back checking. Slap shot hits the stick, goes up into the netting. We get a stoppage in play.
Good job by France right there.
And there he is, Philip Forsberg. Here's his first goal. And this is the second one that we just saw a couple of minutes ago. Now, there's a timeout has been called. Parmarts explaining things to his Swedish side. What do you think he's saying to him?
I was probably to tell him that about the transition game, and when they have the puck, they have to think attack. When they don't have the puck, they have to be aggressive and not just let them do what they want. So aggressive in the defensive zone and attack when you have the puck on your stick. All you think is attack and go, go, go.
What do you think maybe Parmarts was sending the message to his team? He's demonstrated enough patience with these guys. It's time to get going in this third period.
Well, absolutely. It's not, you know, it's not good enough for Sweden right there.
Lindstrom picks up the puck for the Swedes, works it behind his net over to the other side of the ice surface. Bertrand, I think, was trying to cause the Swedes to cough up that puck. The Swedes with Lindstrom throws it deep down into the French zone. Lindstrom brings some good pressure, disturbing the French D-men. There's Ekholm, who is able to throw that puck 3/4 of the way down the ice surface. It is picked up by the Swedes. They ring it around the boards, eventually being picked up by the French. We get a stoppage in play. High sticking, was it?
Puck was touched higher in the shoulders. Edith Piaf.
We get a resumption of play in just right now. It goes out to the point. There's the long slap shot coming in from the Swedish players. There's a tussle for the puck. Lander comes up with it. Forsberg out to the point. Big shot coming in from number 48, Rahimi. Lander. And eventually that puck is kept in by Louis Eriksson. The French work it back. Manavia. Birosier. Swedes once again decide to pull it up, throw it deep down into the French zone. Teddy DaCosta out there for the French side. Hekfei. Puck is flipped high into the mid-ice area. Antoine Roussel. Here's an opportunity for Hjalmarsson. Josephson tries to get it in. The Swedes were able to bottle up the French for a little while. Antoine Roussel. Puck goes wide. Picked up by Clefbaum. Stretcher for Rask. But he cannot get by Fuvel, Benjamin Fuvel. They're fighting for that puck right behind Enroth. Eventually the Swedes come up with it.
Too many men on the ice for France.
Rask Vic Rask, number 49 for the Swedes. We're going to see what gets called. Either it's too many men on the ice for France. It's, yes, 6 men. Okay, they're going to have a conference with all the teams and explain 5 guys on the ice, okay? Not 6. What was the, we saw that one other game. One team almost had like 9 players on the ice at one time.
Yes.
As we have a look at some of the scoring
It was
that's been going on.
Slovenia, I think, or...
Yeah. They had like they really got carried away. As we see the
No,
Forsberg.
Slovakia. It was Slovakia.
And there is the big man, Ekman Larsson. He's got himself one. That last goal. All right, we're getting back down to it. With the face-off in the French zone. To the right of Florian Hardy, number 49. He is the new French goalie. Lindstrom. I'm sure Lindstrom Company would like to welcome Florian Hardy to the game.
I'm sure too.
And we see the Swedes have themselves this power play because France got caught with too many players on the ice surface. They're working along the point to say that it came out.
Oh, chance.
Oh, Ekholm getting a bit chirpy there.
I'd like to see it on a different angle. There's too many men for France. We have seen a lot of that during this tournament. A lot of too many men on the ice penalties.
Well, the referees, like we said before.
Penalty for Ekholm right there.
There you go. Yak to yak. Don't come back. Could you guess what he was saying, maybe?
Let's go have a beer after. That's European referees right here. In the NHL, they chirp each other out. Here, you say one little word and you have a 2 minutes misconduct or 10 minutes, whatever.
Okay, unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, what this does, it creates a 4-on-4 situation. The speedsters of Sweden would really like this. But the France as well, they have Fleury, who would really like a situation.
Good try on the face-off right there.
There's the man, Fleury, for the French side.
If I was a coach for France, I would put the left-hander defenseman on the other side for a one-timer right there after that.
Okay, here come the Swedes. It's 4-on-4, okay? For 1:15, 1 minute 15. The Swedes are able to corral that puck, working it amongst themselves, waiting until they get the situation that they like.
Oh, yes.
Oh. There's a penalty, delayed penalty against France. It's a delayed penalty against France.
The puck, it's a 4-on-3 right away.
In fact, let them touch the puck, don't you think? It's a delayed penalty against France. Broken stick on the ice. Stoppage and play now. Now, in that situation, would it not have been in Sweden's interest to let France touch the puck right away? Then they would have more seconds of a 4-on-3 type of situation?
I would have, but as a player, but
No. Teddy DaCosta. Got his stick in between the legs of Lander. Pulls him down. Hardy. He's getting some water because he knows he may not be able to have a drink of water for a little while.
absolutely.
Okay. 4-on-3 for Sweden. Okay. There's Moeller.
Oh, good try.
Moeller gets it back at the point. I believe that is Ekman Larsson. Long slap shot. And Florian Hardy is able to hang on to that puck.
Good job by Eriksson right in front.
Number 21, Louis Eriksson, was looking for the rebound. Ekman Larsson is the point man. As we said, it is 4-on-3. 4 for Sweden, 3 players for France out there. Okay, last few seconds of this situation for Sweden. There's the wrist shot. 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Okay. Here's a possibility for France. Lindstrom. Sweden is able to keep the puck in the French zone. That's Ekman Larsson. Ooh, nice work by the Swedish D-men.
A power play for 5-on-4 for Sweden.
For 50 seconds, just under 50 seconds. Here come the Swedes. Get the penetration into the French zone. Keep the puck there. They are getting themselves set up. Back to the point. Stoppage in play. They're saying that it was big number 55, Janil, Jonathan Janil, got the puck mixed up into his equipment. Okay, France gets itself organized in its zone, throws the puck down the ice surface. Less than 10 seconds in the power play for Sweden. Let's see if they can get that last shot off in these dying seconds.
Nice action right there.
No
To
goal.
Lander, Forsberg, and Eriksson.
Lander's shot goes wide. Ekholm can't keep it in. Here comes France. Forsberg throws it across the ice surface.
Even square, 5-5.
Granberg. They're working back into the mid-ice area. The Swedes are able to heist it from Lundqvist. Who's the captain tonight? As it sits, Sweden 4, France 2.
So Kronwall is not even in dress today, though. That's why Lundqvist is the captain. As we see Lander, good play here by Forsberg between the legs, dipsy doodle. Puck's gonna end up on Lander's stick, right there. Eriksson, sorry, and then Lander's got the chance, but good save right here by Hardy. So we see Lander. Good crowd again tonight. Crowds have been fantastic since the beginning of their tournament.
In fact.
Dave Anderson giving advices to his team. 8 minutes left. A lot of things can happen.
That's very true. We've seen some very quick goals scored in this tournament. Okay, we get a resumption of play here. Granberg works it quickly over to the other side of the ice surface. And the puck eventually winds up on Besch's stick. Besch. Granberg works it far side. Puck is down the ice surface, deep into the French zone. Lindholm turns back. The Swedes are able to stand up the French at their own blue line. Teams exchange the puck, and it's eventually thrown right down into the Swedish zone. Just under 7 minutes left. Okay. Lindstrom dragging the puck around the entire French zone. He leaves it off for Moeller. Moeller takes a quick shot.
Good save.
Florian Hardy jumps on it.
Moeller's looking for that goal. Can't get one right now. Great little pass.
Moeller. Shot. And Florian Hardy is protected by, amongst others, by Trabiquet, number 47. The Swedes pick it up a little bit. Clefbaum has that puck jump around his stick, so he's quite content just to throw it deep down into the French zone. They corral that puck. And they send their number 24, Julien de Rossier, to try and hunt it down. The Swedes have turned it around already, throwing it deep down into the French zone.
Big save by Hardy right there.
On Clefbaum.
Good play by Forsberg. Going deep with the puck, turning on himself. A little quick pass from backhand. Clefbaum coming in from the point. Big save right there.
Good job, actually. Very good job. The puck comes back. Now it comes back to the D-men. Long shot. Penalty. Penalty against Sweden. Looks like against Lander, because he touched the goalie. He touched Hardy after the whistle. Watch. There. Hardy has it.
Yeah.
Okay. France has a power play. They are able to keep the puck momentarily in the Swedish zone. They bring some forechecking force onto the puck. Good work being brought by Skogren, Matthias, Sasha Triel. Comes back the captain, Lundqvist. Stoppage in play.
France would like to get a goal there, get back to 1 goal deficit.
That's why they got that man coming out, Damien Fleury. 2 goals tonight. Vic Rask coming out to do some penalty killing for the Swedish side. Along with Rahimi. Swedes get the face-off. It comes back to Ekholm. He throws it down the ice surface as we're coming up to about 1:10 left in the French power play. They dump it in. Teddy DaCosta gets to that puck. Down the ice surface they go. France not able to get possession, hold possession in the Swedish zone. Here's a nice long one coming out to Fleury.
Oh.
Turnaround for the Swedes. That's number 15, Matthias Skogren, with 3 French players in the corner with him. Just under 4 left in the 3rd period, and just under 30 seconds left in the French power play. And that's Jörg Trail, number 7, out there with number 77, which is Sasha Trail. Now the French get themselves organized. Last few seconds in this power play. And we're back to full strength. Penalty. Penalty against France. Jörg Trail, number 7. Right there.
Right, that is a penalty.
I believe that was Rask that was pulled down. Well, he can't believe it either.
Probably said some bad words. His daughter's looking at him like, what did you say, Dad?
Okay, Sweden has a power play. They are battling for the puck along the boards. Eventually it comes all the way down the ice surface. And the Swedes get themselves reorganized. Far side of the ice surface. They get their presence established. 1:30 left in the Swedish power play. Ekholm has it at the point. He works it off to Lindstrom. Lindstrom deep down into the corner. Back to Lindstrom. Lindstrom looking, thinking, planning, plotting. There's the big shot turned away by Hardy. France cannot get itself out of its own zone. Lindstrom once again has that puck. Back to Ekholm at the point. Back to Lindstrom. Lindstrom slap shot looking for the deflection. Ekholm is able to keep it in. And no, France cannot get fresh legs out onto the ice surface as it comes up to about 50 seconds left in the Swedish power play. Inroth corrals the puck and leaves it for his D-man. And they work it off to Lindholm. Lindholm leaves it for Lander. Over to the far side of the ice surface. About 25 seconds left in the Swedish power play. Here it is.
Ah.
Oh, Lander shoots wide.
Eriksson was wide open on the other side.
Lindholm. Puck bounces high into the corner. Lander goes in, picks it up, throws it, gets thrown down the ice surface. Coming up to the last seconds in the Swedish power play. Long stretch pass. Picked up by that guy, Forsberg. Charles Bertrand doing his best to keep Forsberg under control. Coming up to 1 minute left in the third. Swedes content to throw it deep down. That was Rahimi. Throwing it into the French zone. It keeps on going. Icing waved off. Hardy works it around to the far side of the ice surface. Swedes. Opportunity, France. France. Enroth gets to the puck. First, oh, opportunity! Will they be able to get a shot onto the empty net? 15 seconds left. 2-on-2 situation. 10 seconds left. France, long stretch pass. Woo! Resch. Pushing and shoving. Now they're getting into it. Resch.
Good action at the end.
Right, yeah. Here comes Resch. Shot. Enroth got it. Water bottle is down. Anilov, Jonas Anilov. Here's that race for the puck between Enroth and number 55, Jonathan Zanil. Enroth gets caught out of the net. And they're talking it over. Joe Lundqvist taking some info back to Parmarts at the Swedish bench. 2 players, 2 Swedes.
2 seconds left in the game as well.
Rahimi is in there. And there's number 81, Anthony Resch. But there are 2 Swedes in. It's going to be 4-on-4. And that's it. That's how it ends.
Forsberg for Sweden and Meunier for France. And not Meunier, sorry, Fleury for France.
Okay, number 9 for France. 4-2, that's how it ends for the Swedes over France. We will just wait a second to see about the MVP selections for both of these teams. Enroth getting congratulated by Anilov and company. Just a moment of patience and we shall soon know.
So, that was a beautiful game we had in here with the win of the Sweden, and the best players of each team will be awarded by Raiffeisen Bank International, official sponsor of the 2015 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented. You have to wait a minute. The prizes will be presented by Mr. Milan Fischer, Head of Trading at Raiffeisen Bank International. The best player of Team France is number 9, Damien Fleury.
Okay. Now let's have a look for the Swedes.
The best player of Team Sweden is number 23, Oliver Ekman Larsson.
There you go. Okay, now you know who the MVPs are for their respective teams. Sweden wins 4-2 over France. That closes out our hockey for today from the World Ice Hockey Championships 2015 edition. Come back tomorrow because we got lots of more super hockey for you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.